1 year after their breakup, on Christmas Day, Rumi runs into her ex-boyfriend Gu again, the guy who was once so confident and full of himself, now reduced to buying a second-hand rice cooker. Gu is just as shocked by this unexpected encounter.
네가 핫돌이었어?
Running into Rumi under these circumstances, Gu feels like this must be fate. After breaking up with Rumi, Gu has been filled with regret. If only he hadn't let his pride get in the way. If only he hadn't moved out of Rumi's place. If only he hadn't responded so coldly to Rumi's messages. If only when Rumi suggested they take a break, he had refused outright and begged for forgiveness instead. Would things have turned out differently? But all of this is just Gu wishful thinking. The real reason Gu and Rumi broke up was because his startup failed. To keep his studio running, he was forced to sell his apartment. In the end, not only did he rack up massive debt, the studio went under too. Every time he sees couples in love on the street, Gu can't help but miss Rumi. But when he can't even afford a decent meal, how could he possibly give Rumi happiness? Gu notices that the convenience store has red bean buns on sale. He buys 20 of them in one go, but he's missing one thing: a pot to heat them up. He finds a rice cooker online for just 120 yuan, so he contacts the seller. After some back and forth haggling, they successfully arrange to meet for the transaction. Today happens to be Christmas Eve. Last year, he was celebrating the holiday with Rumi. Now he's so broke he has to buy second-hand goods. What he never could have imagined was that the seller would turn out to be Rumi. After a year apart, the two meet again. Gu is both shocked and thrilled, but Rumi is completely stunned. The Gu standing before her is a completely different person. His long curly hair is gone. He's much thinner too. Rumi, who had short hair when they broke up, now has long hair. Gu has so much he wants to say to Rumi, but Rumi doesn't give him the chance. She simply hands the rice cooker over to Gu. They had agreed on a price of 115 yuan. Despite his financial struggles, Gu's pride kicks in. He pulls out 120 yuan and gives it to Rumi, telling her to keep the change. But Rumi insists on giving him the 5 yuan back, as if she wants to cut all ties completely. The moment Rumi places the money on the box, Gu's heart sinks to the bottom.
이렇게.
그럼 밥솥 잘 써? 갈게.
Watching Rumi's determined figure walk away, Gu's eyes instantly well up with tears. How desperately he wants to chase after her and hold her, but he doesn't dare. And he can't. A gust of wind blows by, blowing away that bill, and chilling Gu's heart.